Hey everyone, it's Will. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I am going to be talking about music. Music features very heavily in my life, and in particular I'm going to be talking about my favourite Lady Gaga songs. Now, loathe her or love her, I personally absolutely love Gaga. She's quite responsible for a lot of things in my life. I met my husband through a mutual adoration for her. I kind of have my current career as partly due to her, because she taught me to free the artist within you, so I'm an artist, that's me. Yeah, and just generally her message, it's taught me to be free and just completely accepting of who I am and what I am and everything that entails. So thank you, Lady Gaga, if there's ever a chance that you may watch this. So I've got my trusty notepad with me because I forget things. I'm not reading a script from anyone else. That's not what I'm about at all. I'm all about originality. I don't copy from anyone. That's a real gripe of mine, to copy anyone. Yeah, why copy anyone when you can create your own thing? Oh, sorry, the cat's just jumped up. I'm being upstaged again. Thanks, Tanya. Oh, here's it. Anyway, one with the songs. So, I'm gonna read Gonna, that sounds terribly Scottish. Gonna. I'm going to, maybe you'll understand that a little bit more, because sometimes my accent can be a little strong, shall we say. I'm going to list my top 15 songs, so if you're into that kind of thing, great, stick around. If not, then why are you here? Okay, so number 15 is a song that's off her newest album, Chromatica, and it is called Enigma. Now, Enigma for me resonates with me because I'm somewhat of an enigma to some people, because depending on who I meet, I can be quite close to someone, or sorry, I was distracted by a noise, but ignore me. I can be quite close to someone if I don't feel comfortable in that environment, so they'll think, oh, he was a bit of an enigma, wasn't he? I mean, the song itself, the sound, I mean, the opening line is open-minded, I'm so blinded. That just kind of describes me. And like the lyrics, the sounds, the instrument, I just love everything about that one. So that's number 15. I wanted to include a Joanne song as well, so part 15 is John Wayne. I really like that song. Don't know why, I just really like it. Number 14 on my list is called I Don't Know What Love Is. That song was on what's it called? A Star Is Born soundtrack. And it was also the song for our first dance at the wedding, so that's quite special to me. The wedding that I had to my husband, I didn't marry myself, obviously. Then what are we on 14? Number 13 is a song of Artpop, and it's called Gypsy. Now, Gaga, I believe, wrote this because at the time she was constantly touring, and at that time she didn't have a permanent home of her own, so she referred to herself as a gypsy. And so, yeah, I really like the lyrics, the sounds, everything about it. And it's quite interesting because again, within the lyrics, it includes different countries all across the world, so it's like all the world kind of coming together. And 15, 14, 13. Number 12, I'm not great at counting, especially backwards. No. The next one is called another song of Artpop. I just love Artpop. It's on par with Chromatica for me. It was the first song on Artpop called Aura. Now, this was originally going to be called Burqa, but the song leaked before the album was released, so she decided to call it Aura and rehash some of the lyrics. Aura for me is, again, it's a very special word because when I meet someone or if I'm in the presence of someone, I can kind of see their aura, however you pronounce it if you like. And the message in that song to her was, do you want to see the girl behind the aura? Meaning, do you want to get to know the real me? And at least that's my interpretation of it. All of these songs that I'm talking about is just my interpretation. So, yeah. I don't know what the instrument was called at the very beginning of the song, but it sounded like some sort of string instrument that is quite unusual. I don't know what it's called. If anyone knows, leave it in the comments. I'd really like to know. And yeah, again, the sounds, the speed, the pace, because I'm really into electronic music, so that kind of fits the bill, if you like. The next song, which I believe is number 11, again, not great counting backwards, it's a song of, I think it was Born This Way, and it's a song called Hair. Now, hair to me has many different meanings. Her meaning, I believe, was, according to the lyrics and a couple of interviews that she gave about this song, hair. It's about her identity, so if she wasn't feeling quite herself, she would have her hair cut in a certain way or put a wig on, and so she felt more like herself. Yeah, and obviously I can relate to that because I'm a wig maker and I used to wear wigs myself. So when you put on your wig, it's like you just kind of become more you. You're free to express yourself with your hair and your wigs or whatever else it is that you put on your head. So yeah. So that's number 11, I believe. Number 10 is another song of A Star Is Born called Is That Alright? Anytime I hear this song and I hear the first notes of the piano being played, I just feel myself welling up, because that song was played as me and my husband came into the ceremony room to get married, and also on the film A Star Is Born, in Gaga's version of it with Bradley Cooper, they got married to that song and the lyrics. If you've not listened to it, listen very carefully to the lyrics, and if it doesn't tug on your heartstrings, then nothing will, in my opinion. It's a song all about like making plans for the future, making plans until you're old and grey and having grandkids and things, and it's oh, even thinking about it I'm feeling quite emotional. Yeah, it's a very, very special song to me, so yeah, that's number 10. Okay, getting down from 10, number 9 is Born This Way, which was the title of one of her albums from 2000, well, the only album from 2011. Again, another very freeing song about completely celebrating who you are. I mean, doesn't matter, you know, what your sexuality is, what your skin colour is, where you're from, just really celebrating who and what you are, and that's a bit like my mission statement. Just completely celebrate who you are and just live your best life. And also, it was a song back then that confirmed to me that, I'm not the only one that's different. I'm not the only one that, well, not now, but I used to feel quite a lot of shame for who and what I was, but now I'm just completely free to be me and what that entails. If someone doesn't like it, then that's their problem, not mine's. I mean, I don't shove who and what I am in anyone's face. That's not what I'm about at all. I'm a great believer in the art of subtlety. But I mean, if you want to go ahead and be completely in someone's face about who and what you are, go for it. Yeah, kudos to you. But that's not quite me. Maybe it's because I'm a bit of an introvert as opposed to an extrovert. But yeah, that song has special meaning to me. So, number 9 is a song off her new album, Chromatica. Oh, hi. What is it with these cats? Phoenix, you come to say hello? No? Oh, we can just have his bum in shot then. Yeah, another song of her newest. Oh, there he is. Don't mind me. Yeah, a song of her album Chromatica. It's called Alice. Excuse me, I've got a bit of an itchy eye. Yeah, Alice. It's a song about. Her name isn't Alice, but she constantly looks for Wonderland, meaning constantly looking for the positives in life, especially when you're suffering with poor mental health. I mean, Chromatica, the main theme of it, in my opinion, is pretty much, not entirely, but a lot of it is to do with mental health, and Gaga using her platform to say it's absolutely fine to talk about mental health, to use her platform to do that, going along with her experience of mental health, I think is... adjectives don't really do it justice. I just think it's really courageous and inspirational for her to do that, and just open up conversations about mental health. So Alice, it's about wondering if she's going to pull herself out of this alive, as in the lyrics. Where's my body? I'm stuck in my mind. That relates to mental health, so that resonates with me. So thank you for creating that, Gaga. I'm talking like Gaga's ever going to watch this, but if she did, thank you so much for that song. The next song on my list is another song from Chromatica, and it's called Sign from Above. Sign spelled S-I-N-E. Sign is a sound. A song that she did a collab with. Really? He wants to stay up there. You staying there? Are you staying there? No. Just have your bum in shot then. Yeah, Sign from Above is a song she did with Elton John, and it's about music being able to heal her. So this is what she said in an interview. I'm not sure if I'm quoting her words correctly, but I'll try. Then the signal split into the sound created stars like me and you, Those are really nice lyrics. Yeah, it's about sound healing her, because she was in quite a dark place when she was creating and writing these songs, and music brought her back, which really resonates with me, because whenever I'm feeling really super anxious or depressed or feeling the need for escapism, I do that with music, with earphones in, so I can't hear anything else, and I just really get lost in the lyrics, the sounds, the themes, the keys, the notes, just everything. I get lost in music, and that heals me. Another song from Chromatica, a song called Replay. Now, Replay is a song about I'll get this correct, because I get a bit tongue-tied when I say it. It's a song about post-traumatic stress disorder, which I have. The lyrics go, "The scars on my mind are on replay, replay, replay." Now, that's kind of what happens invariably when you have PTSD. You get like scars on your mind, they constantly go round and round in your head, and I mean, of course I can't remember some of the lyrics, which is great when you're doing a video about your favourite songs. The scars on my mind are on replay, replay. Sorry, that was terrible singing. Yeah, so again, highlighting another mental health condition in the form of PTSD with Gaga's song Replay. So thank you for giving us that, Gaga. Okay, the next song, so we're getting close to number one. You'll be happy to know. Are we closer to number one? Oh, I've got a few yet. Next song is the title of her 2013 song Artpop. That's called Artpop because there is a song called Artpop on the album Artpop. I keep saying Artpop, but I'll stop now. I mean, it's been interpreted in different ways. My interpretation of it is like your art can mean anything. Your art can be who you want it to be, what you want it to be. You know, it's about experiences that you've had in the past that form who you are today. Again, which resonates with me. And again, it's a I really like the pace and the electronic sounds, the come to me with all your subjects and fantasy. I like people to come to me with that, because I will listen to anyone who's artistic in what form that comes in. I mean, I like artists in the form of singers, actors, drag artists, painters, sculptors, wig makers, of course. You know, the art of empathy, the art of compassion, the art of just everything artistic. I just absolutely, I love it. In all of its entirety, I just love art. And I mean, the word art pop is like a sort of rehash of pop art, which was Andy Warhol's kind of his art form, if you like. And Andy Warhol is like an influence on Gaga's art form as well, which she's spoke about in the past. So yeah, I love art pop for that. Just turning the page. We're at the final four now, so you're pleased to know that, because I've been talking for quite a while. So if you were looking forward to a longer video, great. If not, you can skip it or whatever. the next song, this song I listen to if ever I want to be cheered up, and another song from Artpop, and it's the last song on the album, Artpop, and it is... And now let's see if I can whistle to it, and might give you a clue. Anything? Normally I'm really good at whistling. I might do it in another video. Let me know if you're interested. I like whistling, but I'll talk about that another time. Back to this video. Yeah, it's Applause. I stand here waiting for you to bang the gong. According to Gaga, she wrote this when she was recovering from her hip operation, when she injured it, and it was all about her basic, well, not basically, because I shouldn't use the word basic because it has sometimes negative connotations, but it was about the sound, not just the applause, the sound of her fans helping her in the healing process. So wherever she went, it was never silent. She could just look outside and there'd be her fans, wherever that may have been in the world, you know, shouting, chanting her name or giving the applause. And apparently in the video, when she's, the bit where she's has like the dark long wig on and it looks like she's dragging a leg, the leg is sort of like a metaphor for kind of how she felt, like the hip was like a sort of dragging her back, if that makes sense. If I've got this wrong, then sorry, but I'm just trying to remember what Gaga said about that in that particular interview. So yeah, raise your hands and make them touch, make it real loud. I like that. Okay, so we're getting into the final 3, I think. Now, I mean, these next two songs, I'd like to, I mean, although it's number 3 and 2, I'd like to say it's a joint number 2 because I love these songs equally. So, one of them is, now, I'll try and give you a clue. Now, if you're a little monster, you'll know what this means, but if you're not, then I'll teach you. So, now, this hand gesture was kind of created in the choreography of this song, so the monster claw. Anything? No? Okay. Yeah, anyway, that is like Gaga's salute to the fans, or Gaga's salute if she doesn't want to see or talk to paparazzi and things. Whenever I'm feeling like I'm alone, I like to do that to myself to remind me that there's other people in the world like Gaga who, yeah, are just like me, and that meaning like eccentric, artistic, different, not run-of-the-mill, yeah, just different. I like anything that's different and out of the norm, which Gaga is, of course. Yeah, the next song is Bad Romance. This is going way back, when I used to go out to the clubs and get very, very drunk. I'll just wait for the neighbours to get upstairs. Yeah, that's them up. Yeah, when I would go to the clubs, I would get quite drunk and go on a podium and do the entire choreography for this song when it was on, and people really loved it. It was like having my own concert. I'm not a performer, but you know, I was just doing the whole rah rah yeah, people were really screaming and wanting to touch my hand and things. It was quite nice. So yeah. whenever I hear that, it just takes me back to that point in time, so I love that song. The second joint, number 2, is another one off Chromatica, 911. Gaga has said in a few interviews 911 is about her antipsychotic medication. Again, great for opening up the conversation about, you know, ways to cope with mental health and medication and things. So, I mean, some of the lyrics go, and also in the video you'll see it, she has her diamond box and her pills, and it goes, keep my dolls, the pills inside diamond boxes, save this until I know I'm going to drop this. Front I've built around my oasis, Papa 911, Papa 911 means her pills, so it means take your medication. And front I've built around my oasis, paradise is in my hand, meaning the pills are in her hand. And now I'm going to try and remember a bit of the choreography from, oh, here comes another cat. Yeah, how does it go again? Keep my dolls inside diamond boxes, save them till I know, gonna drop this front I don't from me away. Paradise is it. Oh, sorry, that was terrible. But that's that. So you'll be glad to know that I'm at number 1, and this song is another song of Artpop. I kid you not when I say I must have listened to this at the very least 10,000 times. That's not an exaggeration. I have listened to this thousands and thousands and thousands of times. It's a song that has, as Gaga described, a really gooey beat to it. It's electronic, which I really like. It's the pace to it, the references to it. See if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to get this in shot. No, I can't get that in shot, but I'll try and do that. It's Venus. Rocket number 9, take off to the planet. To the planet Venus. I just love anything to do with Greek mythology and Roman mythology. Aphrodite, lady, seashell bikini. It's got Aphrodite in it, which I'm obsessed with. I love the Botticelli painting of that and everything. It's a song all about love, referencing all the planets, and for me, my interpretation, it's like the whole, it's like sort of inclusive of the whole world, like in all the planets, because when it talks about Venus, Neptune, Saturn, Mars, Pluto, Earth, which was, it wasn't, the word Earth wasn't included in the final cut of the song, but in other versions of it, it was. I've probably missed a couple of planets, but yeah, so Venus is my favourite song in the whole wide world. I mean, I kind of believe that Aphrodite kept me waiting for a purpose. She kept me waiting a long time for me to meet the right person in the form of my husband, so it's got many different meanings for me. So yeah, that's my top 15 songs from Lady Gaga. Sorry, excuse me. Not professional. If there's ever a slight chance that you're going to watch this Lady Gaga, you are responsible for quite a lot in my life, so thank you so much. I mean, words can't really describe how I feel about that human being. I'd need to do another video entirely to explain that. Yeah, I mean, Gaga's just brought such joy and clarity and realisation and confidence and everything into my life, so I can only imagine what she's done for millions of other little monsters. But she's kind of made this little monster into the being that I am, so thank you. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like and comment, and if you're feeling especially kind, because kindness is what I'm all about, if you could hit the subscribe button, that would mean a lot to me, so I can reach lots and lots of other people with this channel. So with that, I shall bid you au revoir for now. I'll be back very soon, hopefully with another video, and yeah, so take care, and I'll catch up with you all very soon. Much love and kindness to you all. Bye.